Hi guys, thank you so much for clicking on my video today. If this is the first time you're watching one of my videos, thank you for stopping by. And if you've watched any of my previous videos, thank you for coming back. It really means a lot. So in today's video, I will be checking in for the second week of September. So let's get started. I'm going to start with putting down my incomes. So on the 14th, I did get paid my redundancy pay from my weekly income job, and that was for £905 and 68 pence. And then on the 16th, I did get paid from my monthly income job, and that was £1,125 and 43 pence. Moving on to my cash envelope stuffing. So I did stuff £155 into my cash envelopes on the 11th. Moving on to my sinking fund stuffings. I did stuff £1,100 into various sinking funds on the 15th. So that was £900 from my redundancy pay and the £200 from the holiday pay that I was owing from my weekly income job as well. So apart from the couple of pounds over, all of that has been stuffed into my sinking funds, which I'm very grateful that I was able to do. From my monthly income job, I did stuff £20 into my personal pension savings. Obviously I do have a pension with my work, but you know, as much as I can save for the future, the better. And then I stuffed £20 into two different sinking funds, and I stuffed £10 into two savings challenges. So that is that. Moving on now to my bills. So on the 12th, I did pay £18.53 to E.ON. So that is my gas and electric. And then because it rolls now from, well, I paid it on the 9th, but obviously it didn't go through until the 12th. But how my gas and electric run is it runs from the 10th of every month. So because I paid it on the 9th, I'm completely fine now. I don't owe them anything. So that will all work out. I also paid £32.25 to Barclays, so that is just a payment for my phone, and that will end in December. That'll be my last payment. On the 13th, I did pay 79 pence for my iCloud. I also paid £6.99 for my Netflix. And then my final bill to come out was on the 16th, and that was £7.99 for Disney Plus. Moving on now to my cash envelope spending. So on the 12th, I did go shopping, and I spent the whole of my £70 for food, the full £10 for household, and the full £20 for my cats. So it was a very good shop. On the 15th, I put £20 in my car for petrol. And then on the 16th, which I've not got enough room for, so I'm going to put it there. I did spend £5 from my miscellaneous envelope, and that was for to dry my clothes in the laundrette. Moving on now to sinking fund spending. So on the 15th, I did take out the £150 that I had in my Disney sinking fund. I've not spent that money, but I have exchanged what I needed to into euros. So I've just pulled that out of my budget now, ready to go for January. I also had a few sinking fund spends that I'm not tracking. I don't track my this year sinking fund spending, which is a mistake that I made when I first started budgeting. But I've continued on with that. And yeah, next year I will bring that into my budget. But I do want to note down that I have spent that. So I'm just going to write this year's spending. And then I can show when I spent that money. So this week I did take out the £220, sorry, that I had in my this year Christmas. I also took out £70 from this year birthdays. My last £20 from this year Halloween, as well as the £20 that I had in this year my birthday. So I have bought all my Christmas presents and I have wrapped them and they're all ready to go. I've bought all the birthday presents that I need for friends and family for the rest of the year. I have gone and bought a few extra bits for Halloween, as well as sweets and chocolate ready to give to the trick-or-treaters. And it was my birthday on the 17th, so I did take the £20 out of this year my birthday, and obviously I spent that. So going forward next year, I will be tracking my this year spending properly in my budget, but because it's not accounted for within my budget, that's why some months I have been showing as a major deficit, because that's not noted anywhere that I do have that money to spend. So that is it for my trackers. So I can now go in and put my no spend day stickers. So I didn't spend any money on the 11th. Bills to me don't count as spending because I have to pay them. So the 13th was a no spend day. The 14th was a no spend day. And the 17th was a no spend day. The 16th was spending. So I can also put in my payday sticker. Pop it there. And that is that. So I'm now going to go and fill out my closeout for the week. Just to zoom you in a bit. So my total income for the week, obviously that is recorded the 12th to the 18th, but it's actually run from the 11th to the 17th. Because I normally ran my budget from a Monday because my weekly income job was paid on a Monday. But now, because I'm not relying on that, I am going to switch to running my weekly things from Sunday to a Saturday. So my income was £2,031.11. I managed to save £1,150, which is just incredible. My total bills for the week was £66.55. My total cash envelope spending was £120. I had no buffer or unbudgeted spending and no business expenses, but I did have that. I'm going to count it anyway, even though I've not spent it. It's just not sitting within my budget anymore. The £150 Disney sinking fund that I've taken out. So my total spending for this week was £336.55, which isn't too bad at all. So that is it for my September week 2 budget with me and cash stuffing. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please consider hitting that like button. I'd really appreciate it. And if you want to leave me a comment, I would love to read them. I do love reading all your comments. I hope you all have an amazing day. And if you want to keep up to date on my budgeting journey, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It would make my day. Thanks for watching. Bye.